Hey guys, welcome to Runner's Reset. We're going to do a really simple, really beneficial restorative yoga exercise for people who run a lot, people who sit a lot, people who walk a lot. It really benefits those who have a little bit of lower back pain going on, some tight hips, and let's just get right into it. What we need is a bolster. You don't need anything else. You could have some blocks if you like, but for the most part, we're pretty much good with a bolster. All right? Okay, first pose we're going to do is dragon's pose. So you want to get your bolster lengthwise on your mat. We're going to start with our right leg. So bring your bolster between your hands, then take your right foot. Actually, let's start with our left, okay? Take our left foot, so you can see better, and bring your left foot to the outside of your right hand. Turn your toes out a little bit. You don't want your knee to fall in, you want your knee to stay outwards, okay? Your bottom of your foot can come up, that's not a big deal. Either way is fine. And then take your right knee back, and lay your toes, the top of the foot, back on the ground. Lengthen throughout the spine. Release, make your hips heavy, and then bring your bolster to a comfortable position. I'm going to set the timer. We're going to go for 3 minutes today. If you want, you can just stay up on your hands like this. Rock your hips back and forth a little bit. Loosen up those hammies on the front leg. Your outer hip rotators on the front leg. Sink your hips in a little bit further down. Feel that really deep psoas stretch, the front of your thigh, your hip flexor. Draw on that navel, lengthen your spine. And then if you feel comfortable, you can come onto your elbows. Just that bolster so you're not falling off. You can just stay on your elbows for as long as feels comfortable. We've been here for about a minute already, believe it or not. And I am all sweaty because I just came back from a run, so I've got a towel on top of my bolster. And finally, if you feel loosened up, you just lay yourself right on top and close your eyes. And you just breathe. If your body's opened up a little bit, feel free to take that bolster out a little bit deeper. That way your hips will sink a little bit further to the ground. And you'll get a deeper stretch going on in those hip rotators here, outer stretch. Lengthening those lower back muscles. And we've got about 40 more seconds to go. All right, take a really, really deep inhale. Exhale all of that air. Get your body ready for the next pose. To get out of it, bring your shoulders, your arms back beneath your shoulders. Press your body up. Get that front toe, press it onto the ground, and then push your hips back slowly, slowly, slowly. And get that front knee back in line with that back knee. Move that bolster a little bit. Let's get some hip rotations going on. Reset your body. Get ready for that second side there. All right. Move that timer to the other side. Get that bolster ready, lengthwise. All right. Bring your hands, your bolster between your hands. We're going for the right leg now. So take your right leg to the outside of your right hand, heel in line with your hip bone. You don't want it too far out. Bring your toes out, and then take this back knee so you don't have any weight on your knee. Further back, so you've got more of your thigh on the ground. Put your toes on the ground. Adjust your bolster. Oopsie, I'm going to set that timer now, okay? All right. Let's do some sways side to side here. Just loosen up that hip joint. Okay. Find your center. Draw on your navel. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen throughout your spine. Make your hips heavy. Stay here for a few moments. If you bring that bolster closer, then it's going to be lighter on your hips, less of a stretch. So find a place that's comfortable for your bolster. All right, if you're feeling good, come down onto your elbows. Bring that hip bone resting onto that bottom of the bolster, just as you're not falling off. How you doing? Looking good. Okay. All right. And then bring your chest down. Bring your face down. If you lengthen that right arm, you can feel more of a stretch in your back and lats a little bit as well. And just breathe, taking deep, deep belly breaths. All right, we're coming to the end here. Take a deep inhale and exhale, just as you are. Bring your hands back beneath your shoulders. Press yourself up, 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 up. Bring that right big toe onto the ground and press your hips back. And bring your knees in line with each other. Reset that lower body a little bit. Get some hip circles going on here. Other way. Okay. Come back into center, and our next pose is going to be sleeping pigeon, another one of my favorites. It really gets into that hip area, glutes, the lower back, and the psoas. It's similar to dragon. It's targeting some of the same muscles, but it's getting it in a different way, so you're feeling a little bit of a different type of a stretch. I highly recommend this one as well if you've got some tightness in your lower back. Okay, so again, we're going to start with the right foot. This time we're going to bring our hands to the bottom of the bolster. Bring your hips back a little bit in preparation. Take your right knee to the outside of your right wrist, as close to the edge of the mat as is comfortable for you. Bring your left knee back as far as comfortable. You want to objectively bring your glutes on your right side closer to the mat, but keeping your hips square with your mat. So you don't want to be falling off to the side. That's just a different stretch. All right, so once you've got yourself all settled here, everything's looking good, you're comfortable, you can feel your glutes, draw in your navel, lengthen, 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 and then slowly bring your body to rest comfortably. Bolster closer, more support, out, less support, and find what's comfortable for you. And I like to bring my left cheek to rest on the bolster. Adjust it, and you'll feel your body open up, and as it does, you can bring your right glutes closer to the ground. And just relax, let go. I forgot to say, if you want to play some music, go ahead. Or if you just enjoy the silence of your thoughts, stream. Okay, we're only doing 2 minutes this time. So in preparation for the other side, take a deep breath. And an exhale. Bring your arms back, your hands under your shoulders, and raise your torso up off the bolster. To get out of it, today we're going to take all of our weight onto the right side. And then we're going to swing our left leg, from the back, through the side, to the front. We're going to take some windshield wipers here. Just take your knees side to side. Bring a little bit of motion back into the stillness. Yeah, I said that right? Okay. Okay, ready? Let's go to the other side. Just come up to tabletop again. Sandwich the bottom of your bolster. Bring your hips back just a little bit. Let's prepare. Take your left knee to the outside edge of your left hand. Taking your right knee back, 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 back. Bringing your left glutes closer to the ground. And I forgot to say, actually, this heel here, we want to bring that heel out a little bit, as far as is comfortable for your knee, pretty much your knee, and then your hips as well, obviously. So bring your knee back, glutes closer, and I've got to set the timer. All right, since we're all positioned here, we're going to draw in that navel. Lengthen throughout the ribs, spine, all the way up. Feel good And then come long onto your bolster. Bringing it closer or further away, whatever feels good for you. And resting your right cheek. We're good. Just stay and breathe. Close your eyes and dream. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Get ready for the next pose here. Bring your hands back, pressing up. Bring all of your weight to the left side. And swing that back leg to the front. Bring your weight to your hands. Let's do some windshield wipers. Whew. Bring those knees side to side. Find a rhythm that is comfortable for you. All right. Okay, coming back into sitting. And I forgot what our next pose is, so I'm going to check my trusty little book that I wrote here. Whew. The next one, Sleeping Hero. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is so important. Sitting, running like I've been doing. We really want to get the quads, super important. Psoas comes all the way up to connect from the back to your spine. So we're going to stretch all of that out, including our abdominals. Bolster thankfully stays just like this. We are going to come to the bottom of our bolster in Virasana. Bring your sits bones down. Come a little closer so that I don't end up getting off camera here. Okay. And then, so here, I want to bring your pubic bone up. All right? Don't want to compress that lower back. Put your hands on your bolster and slowly lower yourself onto it. All right. Now, lengthen those arms. Straight, 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 stretch a little more. Bring those knees closer. Is going to bring more of a stretch to those quads. If this is really tight, then just feel free to open those knees a little bit. Becomes a little easier. I like to bring my hands out to the side. Feel a little stretch in those pecs and get the timer going. Feel a little bit of stretch in those pecs, my biceps as well. I'm opening up the spine. Gotta get rid of that hair bump. I can feel my abdominals. I can feel those muscles in my rib cage. Yeah. Definitely feel that psoas. And I can feel my quads. If you like, you can also take your hands, Shavasana style, by the side of your body. You could even interlace your fingers and rest your hands on your belly. Some people like that. Or if you want to get into your shoulders a little bit, you could just take your interlaced hands and bring them just hanging over the top of your head. That also feels good. Okay. Got about 15 more seconds here. Just take some deep breaths. And one last big inhale. Exhale as you are. Getting ready for that next pose. Now to get out of it, bring your hands to the mat by your side. We're going to come up from our heads. So tuck your chin. Push the mat, coming up, 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 up. Then, pressing on the ground, bring your heels beneath your buttocks. And here, for just a moment, I like to reset in a real quick child's pose. So bring your rib cage closer to your thighs. Tucking your chin, bring your forehead closer to the ground. Then lastly, bring your arms straight by your side with your palms facing up. And just stay here for a few breaths. Inhaling deeply through your nose. Exhale through your mouth, through your nose, either way. And then take your hands beneath your shoulders and slowly roll up to a seated position. Whew, okay, I felt good. All right, next one. We are going to, gotta check my trusty little book here again. Aha. Sleeping caterpillar. I should have said you need a block. Well, we're going to go without because I didn't say that you do. And we're going to modify it a little bit, okay? So, caterpillar here is bring your legs out in front of you. And we need the bolster, but get your sits bones onto the ground. And if you want to bend your knees a little bit, get the tailbone behind you. Tilt your pelvis forward. Bending your knees. You know what? It doesn't matter. We want to stretch those hammies, back muscles, and we're going to bring this bolster, because it's a little bit heavy, to its side to give us a little bit more support here, okay? So I'm going to get this ready. Grabbing the bolster, your shins, your toes, whatever feels comfortable. Lengthen throughout the spine. Drawing your navel in. Tilting more forward with your pelvis. Taking that sit bone out behind you. Tailbone out behind you. And then coming closer to your bolster. Just rest your head on it. And just stay. We're good. Or your chin. Now, another way to do this would be to get your bolster over your knees. It's going to bring you a little bit more height here. I've got the towel because I'm sweaty. I don't want to get my sweat on my bolster. So same thing. And this time just like lean forward. And you can play with the bolster here and bring more of a stretch. Grab those toes. All right. We've come to the end. Take a deep breath. And an exhale. With a rounded spine, slowly come into a sitting position. Keep your head heavy. Bring your chin to your chest. Keep your spine rounded here. Let's just reset for a few moments here. Give your back muscles a second to readjust. And then with your next inhale, slowly lengthen your spine. And relax. Okay, how was that? That was a tough one. Next, we are going to go to not quite square pose. This is an interesting one. Whew. All right, let's try this. Now, we're going to need the bolster. So I'm going to start with my right leg. Bring all of your weight to your left side. And then bring your right ankle over your left knee, okay? And then put your butt back on the ground. Adjust your bottom foot here. The further out you bring it, the more intense it's going to be. The closer you bring it to your body, the easier it's going to be. So you want to get your sits bones evenly onto the ground. The height of this knee doesn't matter. Don't worry about where it is. You want to feel the stretch. So the stretch you're going to be feeling in both glutes, outer hip rotators, lower back. It's a great one for lower back release. Bring the bolster to the front. Timer, here we go. We're just going to hold this for 2 minutes today, okay? So pressing on your bolster, lengthen throughout your spine. And then hinging from your hips. Let's lean forward here. If this is enough for you, then so be it. You just stay here and you breathe. And if after a while you feel that your body's opened up a little bit, adjust that bolster. Bring your body closer down. Ooh, you can play with this a little bit. Wow, yeah, feel some stretch. I feel it in my lower back here. Gotta adjust my bottom heel, bring it out a little bit. It's pressing on my thigh. Okay. Rest your head. And just feel the benefits. This is great. Got 1 more minute to go. All right, we're coming to the end of that second minute. So take a deep inhale. Exhale. And slowly bring your body up. All right. Let's move that bolster out of the way a little bit. And bring your hands to the back. Bring your feet to the ground. Woo-hoo. And rock them side to side. Bring some motion back into that stillness. Yeah, this one's a good one. Whew. Okay. Let's do that other side. Do you remember which foot was on the inside? All right, it's my bad leg this time. So I've got my right foot on the inside. And bring your weight to your right hip. Take that left ankle over your right knee. Find an ankle that's comfortable for this shin here. You can always adjust it along the way. Left butt back, right foot up. Find your center here and get that timer going. Lengthen, 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 lengthen. Bolster. Ready? All right, hinging from those hips. Whew. Find that comfortable position. And just wait. Just be patient. Your body will open up. Each side is different. Each day is different. Depends on what you did before. The practice itself depends on what you did the night before, what you ate, what you drank. Just meet your body where it is at right now. And just stay. Find that stretch where it feels good. It doesn't hurt, but it's slightly uncomfortable maybe. But you can feel that tightness. And you know that being in this position is going to help loosen that up. It's going to increase your mobility. After you get to be a certain age, old people laugh at me. Because they're like, you're not there yet. And I'm like, dude, I don't like getting out of bed in the morning. Everything hurts. But I know that these yoga exercises, they sure make it a lot easier. Oh my God, that was already 2 minutes. All right, inhale deeply. Exhale. And slowly bring yourself up, 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 up. Push on that bolster. Let it lend you its support. All right. Out of the way, hands to the back. And bring those soles of the feet onto the ground. All right, here we're going to press the ground with the soles of our feet. We're going to just bring our butt off the ground a little bit. Sway from side to side here. You'll see just the weightlessness of this pose in your hips and lower back. It just helps realign those muscles a little bit, relieving some of that tension, bring some motion back into that stillness. Okay, so next we're going to do, this is one of my favorite poses. I swear every single pose here is my favorite pose. But we're going to do fan pose. So bring your legs to a comfortable straddle position here. And then bring your bolster, as it is right now. Same, we're going to play with it a little bit. So we're going to bring it up to the hard side, tall side, I guess. I'm going to set that timer. And lengthen, lengthen, lengthen throughout that spine. You can bend your knees a little bit. Tilt the pelvis forward. Bring those sits bones back. Then come forward a little bit more. Feels good. You can straighten those legs. Open them up a little bit more. All right, coming forward, finding a comfortable position here. You know what? If this is good for you, then this is good for you. If it's too far, then darn it, you have options. Bring that bolster closer to you. And when you feel the body opening up, just melt into it. Find a comfortable place. Switch off your mind. Find your breath. And let those thoughts just enter. Don't indulge. Don't overthink. Just let go. We are holding this for 3 minutes today, and we just have a minute to go. They say that these poses should be held for at least 2, because your hormones are affected after 2 minutes. And that's when your body can start feeling the benefits. However, if it's too tough, then you won't want to do it. And doing it is what's important. So I recommend holding it for as long as is comfortable for you. And doing the practice more often, rather than just giving up because it's too hard. We're here, so take a deep inhale and exhale. All right, pressing on the bolster, come up to a sitting position. Next, we're going to be using this bolster lengthwise, so in preparation for the next pose, lengthwise, further away from your body. And let's get some just gentle massages here. Shake your legs back and forth. Press that inner thigh, inner knee. Feels good to go to your shins, then do so. Coming back. Okay. Whew. Bring your palms, soles of your feet flat on the ground. Press with the soles of your feet and your palms. Just bring some lightness into those hips. Sway back and forth. Perfect. So our last pose is deer pose. I love this. It just realigns the spine. Sometimes this fan pose and all of these deep hip openings that we've been doing can tighten up that lower back, and deer pose does an awesome job loosening it. So to start with, I think so you can see better, we're going to come with our right side to the bottom of our mat. Bring your knees standing. Take your hands and sandwich the bolster. Take your left leg behind you. Yeah, just release. And then it feels good sometimes to take your right heel just up a little bit further, okay? And then twist your body as you inhale, lengthening throughout the spine, walking your hands forward, bringing your belly, your chest, and then your left cheek to rest on the bolster. To get that timer, we're going to also hold this for 2 minutes today, okay? And you can open your elbows to the sides, relaxing your arms. Take your arms out front. It doesn't matter what's comfortable. What's important is that your torso feels comfortable on the bolster. If you rest your left cheek on it, you get a little bit of additional twist. However, if it's uncomfortable for your neck, then just bring your right cheek back. All right, we're going to do my left first, okay? Okay, this could be super intense on your neck. So, if you still have your left cheek on the bolster, take your right cheek and rest it on your bolster, and let's just, reset the neck a little bit. And we made it. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, just as you want. Take your hands and pressing your mat. Raise your torso. Bring your knees together. And we're just going to go to the other side. So take your knees to the other side. All right, and you can't see me now. So, okay, take your right leg out behind you. Inhale, 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 lengthening your spine. Take your belly, your chest, and your right cheek to rest on the bolster. Bring your hands to a comfortable position. Elbows either out to the side, arms reaching out in front of you. Okay. And relax. Let's release that neck. Take your left cheek and place it on the bolster. Inhale deeply, deeply. Exhale everything. Bring your hands back beneath your shoulders, align your knees, and press yourself up into a sitting position. So that concludes our stretching, restorative yin practice for today. I would recommend taking a moment in Shavasana to have your body just metabolize everything and be able to internalize this awesome stretch that you gave it. So I'm going to get into it with you, but I'm not going to hold it. I'm going to leave that to you. So to get into Shavasana, hug your knees, roll back. And for just a moment here, take your knees side to side. All right, then find stillness. Hug your knees to your chest for just a second. Relax your ankles and your toes. Deep inhale, feeling your belly press against those thighs. And exhale just as deeply. All right, release those knees and take the soles of your feet to the ground. And then lengthen your feet. Bringing them about hip width apart. Take your arms by your sides. All right. Take that right leg, lift it up above the ground about 1 millimeter or so. Lengthen it as far as you can, pushing out with your heel. Taking that thigh, internally rotating it. And put the heel back on the ground. Release the tension in your right leg. Take your left leg off the ground just 1 millimeter or 2. Lengthen as far as you can, pressing out through the heel. Take your thigh, internally rotate it, and release it back onto the ground. All right. Take the palms of your hands to the ground, your elbows closer to your body for just a moment here. Press with your elbows and your hands. Raise your chest with an inhale. Bring your shoulder blades closer to your spine. Inhale, inhale, up, 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 up. And exhale, coming back down. Engage your abdominals. Bring your spine fully to the mat. Feel those shoulder blades separate, moving away from your spine. Lengthen your arms and release. Bring your awareness to your wrists. And from your wrists to your armpits, make your arms heavy, heavy. Relax your shoulder blades, the muscles in your back, your lower back. Feeling your hips go heavy. Feel your body melting into your mat. Loosening the muscles from your thighs all the way through your toes. As you inhale, feel your stomach rise. And with an exhale, fall. Raising your chin slightly. Lengthen that neck. Relax the muscles of your jaw, your lips. Relaxing the muscles in your forehead, eyebrows. Feel your eyelids, heavy, heavy. And relax the muscles around your eyes. Feel the tension leaving your body. With each inhale, bringing fresh air deeply into your being. And exhale. Find the stillness and the peace. Thank yourself for taking the time. And I thank you for finding the time to practice with me. Namaste.